Okay.
Why?
Ugh. Damn it.
What?
Is that so?
Okay.
Great job.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these waters. Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
You're saying we should check the owl forest? You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out. Go no further!
Rotating down, driver. Try harder. Not a chance. I'm not done.
You gotta
Take it. On your knees. You're finished.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
This one's
Destruction.
Go
Time. Begin. This will grind you into dust. Take this. Here I come.
Now!
Ringwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Not a chance.
I can
You're
handle it!
finished. You picked the wrong fight. Resonate with the
Denied!
Take this.
Steel Force!
It's over.
Now!
Wrong. Hey. Blow them away.
A comfortable win.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
This one will be difficult to predict.
I'm not done. Dragon swarm. Catapult.
Lightning Orb! Lightning Attack! Thunder Blade! Are those arms even natural?
smelling.
Yeah, and the pummeling begins.
Flaming meteor!
Crush!
Swing tossing!
Eternal devastation! Drag my turn! It's on! Eat dirt! Take this! Seismic rupture!
Lightning orb!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia,
Go no further!
Fire ahead.
Can't get out of this!
Tiger blade!
Dance
I'll take out the lake with my shield.
Negative gate!
Leave the
Resonate
turret
with
with
the
me.
earth! Crush the last mine!
Piercing
Off charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Air throw!
Tiger blade!
Here I come! You're
Dance
finished!
in the wind!
Take this!
Sleep blade! Stockpile!
Dragon form! Resonate with the earth! Dragon form! Crush! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Tiger blade!
Resonate with the earth! Kill me! In an instant! Impact block!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a... long way yet to go.
Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
There it is. That's our target. We're in for a long slog with this one.
It's over! Eat dirt!
On guard.
I'll grind you into Demon Fang! Dragon form! I shall see you where you stand! Try harder!
Anything in armor is all
Not in your dreams!
piercing carve through armor.
Raging
You're
Cascade!
finished!
The earth throbs in pain.
Shield and
Now!
Ridwell.
Frozen!
Hammer.
Now! Here I come! In an instant! Impact block!
A comfortable win.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will. Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. Alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah! What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Have you guys checked? Your equipment lately?
That's what we're going to climb?
The villagers managed it on their escape from the city. We're going in the opposite direction, but where there's a will...
There's always a way, right? And it looks like we're out of options. Let's grit our teeth and go. Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it. Hi, Hoodle!
You're mine! Crush! Elusive deity!
Raging Storm!
Hitting Pile Driver!
It's a duel of the arts! Sleep now. More for the
Style.
tank!
Stalagmite! You picked the wrong fight! On your double demon fang! Crush!
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
No further! I'm ready! You're
Rinwell
right!
frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you.
You're really, really strong, Alvin!
I'm just trying to do the best I can.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around.
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Good to know my training is paying off.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Here goes!
I'm not done!
It's Blade! See what I can do!
Go get lightning attack!
Double demon fang! Crush!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pulsating blade!
Dragon form!
Tiger Blade!
I'm ready!
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Eternal devastation! No, eat dirt! I'm ready! You're mine!
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming along? What do you want to do with them?
Oh, you know. Sprout flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Go no further!
No escape!
You want to play?
Double demon
Come at me!
fang!
Astral Crazy Cascade!
Now we're not
Good shot!
Begin! No further!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Try harder!
Go
My
down!
turn!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
Eternal devastation!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue!
You're finished! Shut him down!
Wind
Double
Astral
demon
Crazy!
fang!
Wind
Dragon
Cascade!
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
All thanks to you!
Luna Rongo!
Crazy Cascade!
Rending you
On
apart!
guard! Make it rain!
Debut performance! This one's all
This
mine!
one's mine!
You picked the
Not
wrong
on my
fight!
watch!
Take this! It's over!
I'm ready! Ridwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Not
I'm
again!
ready! On guard!
I'm not done!
Hard up!
You're finished!
Thrust in pain. Can't get out of this!
Crush!
Lightning Orb!
Here I
Now
come!
make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block!
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Charge of Blade! Is it hot? Spectacular!
Make it rain! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Not again!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Luna Rongo!
This one's mine!
Take this! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form!
Can you take it? A field! Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Here I come!
All thanks to you!
Not on my watch!
Go in! Nothing gets by
Double
me!
Demon Fang!
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
What's this thing?
Gotta break through! You're mine! With the earth! You're finished!
I can carve
these arms to me!
No complaints here!
Make it rain!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Raging Storm!
Crush!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Air thrust! Light
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn!
Going in!
Lunarunga!
Tempest Wall!
Dragon Sword! Russia! Eternal
Elusive deity! Begin! Now you see what I can do!
Heart Seal!
Success!
Not in your dreams! Sweet dreams!
Here I come!
Heal!
Double Demon Power!
Shot!
Whoa!
I'm ready!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance! I'm not rending you
Sealed!
apart! Rising
This
Falcon!
one's mine!
Eternal Devastation! It's over!
This'll come in handy. Now!
No escape!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try, but that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
No choice! You're mine!
With the
It's over!
Flaming meteor!
You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Form!
Photon Flash!
I'm not done! Eternal Devastation!
How about
All
this?
back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
Armor won't save you! I'll show you how
Light
useful I can be!
Our expert coming through!
Scream, bathed in blood.
Take this!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! Move! You're
In
finished!
here!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Everybody okay?
We're all... Right, Alphen.
And thus our strength yet grows.
How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway?
Gotta break through! Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's
Dragon
mine!
Form!
Steel Force! Tiger Blade!
You with a shot!
You picked the wrong fight! My turn! I'm not done!
Make it rain!
Don't leave! Hey! Blow them away!
Not a chance!
This one's mine!
Raging Storm!
Rising Falcon!
Negative spin!
Eternal Devastation!
Tempest Wall!
Dragon Swarm! Eternal
You require
Dance in the wind! Now!
Rinwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
You're mine!
All thanks to you.
Now you see what I can do!
Strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning condemned!
Double Demon Fang!
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Clock!
Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Blood.
Aim for the weak spot.
Bloody
Eternal devastation!
You're Supernova! Photon! Raging Cascade!
It's over! Crush!
Fred! There you go! Don't let out!
This is bad, right?
Going in! Yes, Alphen! Very bad!
I don't feel so good.
Going in!
seismic rush up.
One last! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Its wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack.
It's all mine! You pay for that!
Tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
You picked the
How
wrong
about
fight!
this?
It's wide open!
It won't escape me.
Eternal devastation! Eternal devastation!
Tiger Blade!
Here I come!
Resuscitation.
This one's mine.
Still have more fight left in me.
Eternal devastation!
Going in! Dance in the wind!
No escape!
Air thrust!
Shattering the pieces. Attack time.
Raging Cascade!
Take this!
In here!
It's over! Eternal
Tiger
devastation!
Blade! Here goes! Come through!
Here I come! It's on!
Make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Resonate with the earth.
Here I come!
Lightning orb!
Eat dirt!
Turtle Blade! Raging Cascade!
It's over!
Dance in the wind! Air arc required complete focus!
Try harder! My turn!
Heal.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Now we're not.
Confiscated!
I'll smash you!
I'll stop its charge!
I'm not
Thanks,
done!
Kisara.
Their arts were interrupted.
Raging Cascade!
Leave the charges to me!
Take this!
Eternal devastation! My turn! It's on! Eat dirt!
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together
Got him on the run!
Don't get caught.
Right! Still anyone's fight!
Benediction light.
It's getting stronger.
It's switching up its move.
Being interrupted.
Watch out!
Such unadulterated fury.
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Gale Force! Raging Cascade! Sleep now. Target play!
Devastation!
More than the stop time!
Try harder!
Not in your dreams!
Now!
With the
Here
earth.
I come!
Great sword! Whoa, that came from...
Benediction light.
Better!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Eternal devastation! Eat dirt!
Piercing roar!
Thrilling performance. Take this!
No! While it's reeling!
Make it rain!
Frozen!
Hammer!
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistle made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
We've wasted enough time here already.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogel's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Tohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings, let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Hi, Hootle!
Anything in armor is all mine.
Crush!
Lightning Orb! Tiger Blade!
Double Demon Fang! Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Astral Energy!
This one's denied!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Law!
Hey!
Blow them away!
You got
Not a
something!
chance!
Resonate with the earth.
Lunar Rondo!
Leave Astral
Shut up!
Energy!
Lunar Rondo!
In here!
Here I come! Strike!
Hold on to your art. Here I now! Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer! Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
so high up.
Hey!
Are you insane? What the hell were you thinking? I thought we were gonna die!
One simply needs to be bold and act with conviction in times such as these.
Did you know it was gonna be safe before you jumped? Because I sure didn't.
More or less. I figured there would likely be a basin here akin to most such waterfalls.
Don't just make people jump off cliffs on a hunch!
Are we ever gonna finish climbing this ladder?
We're climbing a considerable height. It's only natural that it will take some time.
That's not the problem here!
We are getting closer to the top, aren't we?
You've just got to keep your spirits up, Brimwell. Positive thinking is everything.
We finally reached the top.
My limbs feel like they're about to fall off.
Already? You kids need to train more.
She's right. We don't have time to catch our breath.
Someone's got a lot of pep in his step.
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm not done!
Going in! Not on my watch!
You picked the wrong fight!
I'll
Got you!
Make it rain!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Luna Rondo!
The enemy wields all.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! Now! Here I
Going in here!
It's over! Luna Rondo! Rising Falcon!
Take this!
I'm ready!
Brimwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
So I still had room to grow. Guess I misread the landing.
We did it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is!
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelagian's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught, though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of water or no, this place has a most curious atmosphere.
I'd be taking a dip in it if the circumstances were better.
Sorry, but we have to push through for now. Shion is waiting.
Yeah, I hear ya. A soak can wait.
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed.
I don't want Shion to get mad at us for dragging our feet.
Alphen?
She's the one that's kept us on track. Picked me up when I was down.
Sure.
I just thought she'd always be there.
Coming through!
Take this!
I'm ready!
It's over!
Far enough!
You're Dragon Swarm! You picked the wrong
These
fight!
ones can run rings around us.
Rending you up!
I'm ready! Tiger Blade! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now! Here I come!
Hold on to your arm.
Lunar Rondo!
Here I come.
Resonate with the
Hold
earth!
on!
Don't mind if I do.
Scoot back!
Stand back!
Take this!
I'll trip it up.
Lightning condemned.
Air pressure! Here I come! It's over!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
I can't wait to start making our meal.
Ooh, we having something new to eat?
Yep, now that we have all the ingredients.
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over! It's on!
Gale Force!
Take this! You picked the wrong fight! Stardust!
Your reflexes will not serve you well, indeed.
Rising
With
rocket!
astral energy, raging
This one's
cascade!
mine!
In here!
Take this!
This'll come in handy.
Going in.
Photon blast!
Take this!
More where that came from!
Dragon Swarm!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Bubble again!
Double Demon Fang!
Can you take it? Now!
Blow them away!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
It's over!
No further!
You got company!
This
Denied.
one's all mine!
Lightning authority cascade!
Eat dirt!
Rotating pile timer!
Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Now you see what I can
Here
do!
goes!
It's
Fire
over!
in your dream! Domaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Here I come!
Certainly
Double
not.
Demon Fang! Crush!
What's
Dragon
your
Swarm!
Does it hurt?
Make it rain!
You're finished!
Frozen?
Hammer!
Now! Here I come!
Tiger Blade! Make it rain!
Domaline! In an instant! Impact Clock! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
No choice.
Lightning
It's
condemned.
over.
Crescent
Take
Moon!
this. You're mine.
Bathed in blood.
Rending you
It's
apart!
on.
Bloody
It's over. You picked the wrong fight.
Crescent Moon!
You're mine.
Tiger Blade!
Dragon
Now,
Swarm.
Bidwell!
Frozen?
Hammer!
Nicely done!
I'm not
All
done.
thanks to you!
Take this. Double Demon Fang.
Ready to go!
Dragon
Far
Swarm.
enough!
You're finished. Eternal Demon
Switch to Omni!
Take this!
I'm not done.
How anticlimactic.
Wind Astral Energy!
Double demon fang!
Can you
Dance
take
in
it?
the wind!
Crescent Flash!
Air Thrust!
Great!
We should be able to cook here.
Gosh, the castle's even larger once you get close to it.
What's that shining thing up top? A spirit vessel? It feels creepy, like it's watching over everything.
You think he knows we're here?
We'd best assume as much, yes.
What we have to do is simple. Just beat Volrun and rescue Shion. That's it.
Try not to work yourself up too much. We have a lot of city and castle yet to traverse.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
All right, guys.